Welcome to Must Have Classics, where we restore history one classic at a time. Welcome back to Must Have Classics. On today's video, we wanted to take the opportunity to introduce our team. We are a younger team, but that's okay because we still build nice cars every single day. So first off, we have Christiana. First off, she's my sister-in-law. She always helps us go in to get parts, get materials when we need it. She's an important part of this team. We're glad to have her here. Next up is Caleb. He's my brother-in-law. This is a family business, but he's our main shop help. You'll see him in the background in nearly every single video. Sometimes he'll be leading these videos, and he's always set aside, ready to do as best he can. We're definitely glad to have him on. The next person you don't see in this video is Ray. He's our producer and our cameraman, and doing everything that on the computer part of this end that we just don't really know how to do. We're glad to have him there. We'll be sure to put a picture of him in if we're not going to give him a choice on that one. Next up is one of the most important members of our team. This is my wife, Heaven. She really is the backbone of this business for me. I wouldn't be able to do it without her. She helps out whenever she needed. She puts in a lot more work. She's also carrying my daughter. You'll see her years to come down the road because she's not going to have a choice in doing this. Right here you'll see her leaning against her 1992 Ford Mustang. She helped build this car. This was her wedding present. And this here is actually my 1964 Thunderbird. This car is actually the car that's part of the logo. I built this car when I was 18, and that's really when it goes into the history of why we do this. I started Must Have Classics. The reason I did it is because it's kind of in my DNA. My great-grandfather was a Model T mechanic. He actually built a Model T with parts that he had laying around. We have a picture of that. Next up was my granddad. He's the one that bought this business, opened it up. He taught me everything I know. I sure do miss him, but I just want to build these cars in his honor. Next up in the line of mechanics is my older aunt. She is an airplane mechanic and kept that line going on, helps around here as well. There's a lot more to this than just us, for sure, but that's going into it. Then next up is me. Classic cars have always been my passion. The first restoration I did was when I was 12 years old on a 1946 Cushman step-through. That's also my baby. Then next up came my T-Bird, and so on from there. What we do here, it's not just building classic cars. As our motto goes, we're bringing history back to life, one classic at a time, and that's really what this is about. Classic cars is more than just a pretty piece you see driving down the road. It really is history. It's something that needs to be preserved, and it's something that must have happened. And that's where Must Have Classics really came from. But if you like what you saw here and you want to see more videos about what we really are about, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and see what we're building. And as always, if you want to see your car be a Must Have Classics, get in touch with us. You can find us on Instagram, and we hope to see you continuing on these episodes. Thanks.